we do football, food, and family pretty well here. And all those culminate, obviously, with our tailgates.
There's wines, bourbons galore. There's so many delicious barbecue pairings. You really get a full tasting. Live music going the whole time. I mean, you can't beat this experience.
Thanks for joining us on Louisiana's Playground Podcast, your roadmap to all things Lake Charles, Louisiana. I'm Brady Reynard.
And I'm Anna Strider. Today we are bringing you another special episode. We've been bringing these throughout the year, and they've been performing really well thanks to y'all listening to them to find out everything that's happening with upcoming events in the lake area.
And this one is our fall festival and events, kind of gets you up until December. And boy, do we have a lot on the docket and a nice wealth of experiences too, whether it's sporting events or festivals, concerts, entertainment acts, holiday events. It seems like there is something different and new almost every weekend between now and December.
Absolutely. We've got a jam-packed event calendar, and what we're covering today is just a snippet of all the things that you can do here in Southwest Louisiana this fall.
Let's kick it off with the sporting events. We're going to begin with the American Cornhole Majors Tour. You know, we've all played cornhole, right? At tailgating events in people's backyard. Well, there's the professional leagues as well. And one of those is headed to the Civic Center September 2nd and 3rd. The American Cornhole Majors Tour. Some of the best in the world coming and playing here. And honestly, like, I went last year. It's pretty incredible how consistently good they are. We all think that we're pretty good, and then you see them, and you're like, oh, okay, never mind. It puts you in your place really quick.
It's way more than a hobby for them.
Yeah, for sure. From there, we'll have the McNeese football season finally getting kicked off. Man, I love football season, Anna. You know, I like every sport a lot. I love football. Finally, back in town, the McNeese football season kicks off their season opener, Tarleton State, September 2nd in the whole. A lot of positive momentum being built with this football staff, whether it be the coaching staff, the players, or even the facilities really getting a facelift here over the next couple of years. And it all kind of starts here September 2nd against Tarleton State. And, of course, it's football. Tailgating is going to be super important. Make sure that if you're going to the games, enjoy some time out there. You know it's Louisiana, so we're going to feed you well. You're going to have a great time. You're going to meet some great characters. So get your tickets. I know they have season passes as well. Obviously, if you're going to go to those games, make it multiple because you're going to go and you're going to enjoy yourself, and you're going to be like, you know what, I kind of want to come back here in the next few. They also have the home slate includes games against Nichols, big-time rival, UIW, big-time offense, one of the best teams in the entire country, Northwestern State, another big-time rivalry, and then it'll end with Houston Christian. They'll play them as their final home game of the slate. So a lot of fun home games, a lot of fun games just in general, and the tailgating is going to be just as good. So, you know, it's football season in Louisiana. You're going to enjoy it.
I must admit, I love football season as well. Though I did not play or anything, I have a pretty mean arm.
You didn't play football?
I didn't play football, but I
Wow.
have a pretty mean arm, at least in my opinion. And I've just really got to tout the McNeese State University tailgating scene here. It has really been growing in the recent years, and it is such a welcoming area. It's well positioned right there. It's a super open space. They lay it out well, and it's just a good time. You can walk across. There's some bars and restaurants that are all within walking distance right there that you can just pop across the street to, and you're just moments from all of these amazing eateries, Crying Eagle, a few minutes into downtown, Daryl's Po' Boys, all those places we know and love. So you can hang out there, cook, eat, have fun, go to the game, grab a late night bite afterward, and just really enjoy yourself as a Pokes fan.
And then from there, you know, we do football, food, and family pretty well here in Lake Charles. And all those culminate, obviously, with our tailgates. In addition to food, we have plenty of festivals and events that really support that food scene, including one that I'm super excited about, the inaugural Louisiana Food and Wine Festival right here in Lake Charles, September 14th through 17th, a 4-day event, Anna.
It is a fantastic event. It is meant for you to really come and spend your fall weekend here in Lake Charles. If you want to listen in for all of the details, episode 23 that we just launched a few weeks ago, has everything that you could possibly want to know about the different chefs coming there, the grand tastings, the master classes that they're having, the couchon de lait at the lakefront. I mean, Sunday jazz brunch. You can get it all here at the Louisiana Food and Wine Festival. There are chefs from around the state that are coming, even the region coming all the way from Houston, Texas over here. And the tickets for these different events are extremely well priced. And the best part, you can get a ticket package and attend either all of these events or create your own itinerary that really speaks to what you love about food and wine.
Yeah, and as you said, episode 23, make sure to listen. You get everything that you need to know. Definitely should be a fun event coming up. From there, we'll go to a kind of an old-fashioned carnival fair scene that we have here that we celebrate every October, the Cow Cam Fair. It's a two-parish celebration, October 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th in Sulphur. They're celebrating their 101st anniversary last year. They were our second episode ever on the podcast as we talked about their 100th anniversary. So if you want a little bit more detail on that event, you can obviously go back and listen to that episode. I'm telling you, this fair has everything. They have a pageant, talent show. There's concerts on Friday and Saturday night. There's a livestock show and bullfighting on Saturday as well. And then on Sunday is a free admission into the fair. Lots of carnival rides, lots of carnival food, lots of good Cajun food as well. I'm telling you, this is one of those events that kind of has a little bit of everything for you, and it's a really fun event held every year over in Sulphur.
Absolutely. Great event for the family to come in at the West Cal Event Center. And one of the wonderful things is that they have received a sponsorship to allow free admission on Sunday, which is a really fantastic way to get out there and enjoy all of that incredible food and events going on at the Cow Camp Fair. We then have Chuck Fest Saturday, October 14th. If you are in Lake Charles or the lake area, you know about Chuck Fest. It is a free event with a concert lineup that starts early in the morning and goes till about midnight. And there's shopping vendors all throughout downtown. They close the streets on it. And they just recently announced their lineup. Y'all need to go check that out. It's phenomenal.
Yeah, Chawa, the headliner, Grammy nominated. They call themselves a Mardi Gras Indian funk band based out of New Orleans. Huge, huge get to bring them into Lake Charles and bring that. And they're just the headliner. There's another, I think, 12 different bands and acts really playing. The entire list is on our website. Definitely want to go check those out to see if any of your favorites possibly will be playing as well. It is an epic Saturday that, funny enough, Anna, started in such a unique way. 9 years ago was the first ever by Chef Dave Evans at Luna Bar and Grill. They were just celebrating the 10th birthday of their restaurant, and then look what it's become.
It's now put on by the Arts and Humanities Council of Lake Charles. And like I said, it's an all day affair. You can come and go throughout the day. Make sure to shop and come hungry, ready to tap your feet and listen to some fantastic music in downtown Lake Charles. But that's not all that we have going on that weekend. Sunday, right after Chuck Fest, is the grand reopening of the Rosa Hart Theater. And the Rosa Hart Theater has been a staple of this community for nearly 50 years. It's located right there in the Civic Center and truly a special place for our performing arts community. And it has unfortunately been closed for over 3 years now. So this grand reopening is a huge deal, and we are doing it right. We are having a regional act, Marsha Ball, coming in, and we will be opening with a local musician, and the tickets are going to be extremely affordable for you to come out, support this great venue, support the community, and make a full weekend of enjoying live music in downtown Lake Charles. You'll be able to spend all day at Chuck Fest, sleep in, and get a fantastic downtown brunch, a Sunday brunch there, and then come on out to the mid-afternoon matinee show. And what more could you ask for a fall weekend?
In addition, the Civic Center is a poppin' place over the next few months because just a couple of weekends after that, Disney on Ice, the Find Your Hero series, comes to Lake Charles. 5 total shows in 4 days, October 26th, 7th, 28th, and the 29th. It's an immersive experience that puts families in the center of Moana's story, where guests will celebrate the water, the waves, and the wind as they sail away with Moana. In addition to the show, this is pretty cool. It's for the kids. There's a pre-show character experience where they get to sing along, craft, and they get interactive time with Moana. as well as, I'm told, a guest by Mickey Mouse himself. How about
Oh,
that? Do you like that?
that was perfect.
Oh boy.
You've done this a few times, I'm assuming.
Yeah, my son loves Mickey Mouse. In fact, so on Mickey's Mouse Clubhouse, at the end, they play what they call the hot dog song. Hot dog, hot diggity dog.
I can't
My
say I know it.
son loves the song, loves Mickey Mouse, but he calls Mickey Mouse Mickey Hot Dog because of it. So he has some pajamas that has, little Mickey Mouses on them, and he says, "Oh, Mickey Hot Dog? Mickey Hot Dog?" So we call him Mickey Hot Dog in our house.
That's precious. So you all will be going to see Mickey Hot Dog at the Disney on Ice.
Yeah, for sure. Mickey Hot Dog will be there, I'm told.
As we roll into November, we cannot forget mentioning the beloved Charpentier Historic District Front Porch Series. The name says it all. There are 4 consecutive Thursdays starting on October 19th through Thursday, November 9th, where locals in the downtown historic district open up their patio spaces and their front lawns to a free concert series. That lineup is going to be announced soon, so definitely keep an eye on that. That's a fantastic event to really come out, bring your chairs, your coolers, and enjoy a night out under the oaks in downtown Lake Charles.
And to find out more about the Charpentier Historic District, make sure to check out episode 19 of a podcast. We're really doing pretty well being able to tag a lot of these events with some of the experiences we've already really fleshed out and highlighted for you so you can really find a way to best enjoy these events and experiences.
My personal favorite time of the year is the holidays. Christmas, I love, love, love all of the lights and just the energy that everyone brings to that time of the year. And down here in Lake Charles, we do it right. There's so many great Christmas shopping events. And as much as I love Christmas, I also love to shop. So it also gives me a good reason to get out and enjoy some of these different events. The first one that goes on is Mistletoe and Moss. That happens before your Black Friday deals there. So November 17th through the 19th. Again, at the Civic Center, there is a fee to get into the event, but once you are in, it is this grand ballroom-esque feeling of all of these different local artists in the community that come together here to display for you the best arts and crafts and work and potential gifts for your entire family to love right here in Lake Charles. So that's a phenomenal 3-day event down there at the Civic Center.
In addition to Mistletoe and Moss, there's also the Holiday Art Walk coming up Saturday, November 25th. Also, obviously presented by the Arts and Humanity Council as well. Over 40 different art vendors in an open air art market. It's on Ryan Street in downtown. They shut down a couple of blocks there. They bring in food trucks, and it really is just kind of a nice day outside, enjoying food, looking at great art. And the cool thing is that they pair it with Small Business Saturday each year, which, of course, is one of the biggest shopping days in a calendar year for small businesses nationwide. And they do it to really support the local artists. And it's a fun time. Even if you're not that into art, it's cool to be out there and walk around and see some of the pieces. And there even is art on the food scene. There's some that they bring their jarred fruits and vegetables and that kind of thing too. So there's more than just the visual arts. There's some culinary art as well.
So we have 2 weekends back to back, and we go into a third weekend of all unique shopping events. I think that's really what's important here is that all of these different places have different vendors, different opportunities to get out and get your holiday shopping done early. So we roll into the first weekend of December. The 1st through the 2nd is the Christmas Under the Oaks and holiday market there. It is at the Henning Cultural Center and Brimstone Complex in Sulphur. It is just an incredibly beautiful scape. So when you come and you park there, they have lined all of the different trees and the Oaks Grove there with lighting. There is children's games and activities, a petting zoo. They have horse-drawn carriage rides, as well as this entire street that is just so charming, where the locals actually decorate it themselves, and you can either take the carriage ride or walk up and down the street and see just house after house that has gone over the top to really put a full light display on. There's the inside part, which is all sorts of different shopping from apparel to jewelry, arts and crafts, hand soaps, wreaths, you name it, they've got it there. And if that's not enough, they've got concerts going on during this entire time. It's spread out over a larger facility there. So I mean, it's a all-encompassing 2-day event and one to really wrap up a great shopping experience.
Well, it's been more than like a minute since we talked about food here on the podcast. So, how about this? Same weekend, Smoke and Barrel returns to Lake Charles, the annual event that's all about barbecue, bourbon, whiskey, and just ultimately having a good time. Saturday, December 2nd.
I cannot rave about this event enough. It is one of the first events that I went to here in the lake area, and it is such an incredible time. Just when you get on the grounds of our just gorgeous courthouse building right there in downtown, they close off all of that area. And for that ticket price, there's wines, bourbons galore. There's so many delicious barbecue pairings and other types of food. So you really get a full tasting, live music going the whole time. I mean, you can't beat this experience. I just leave feeling so joyful, and it's not because of all of the tastings I've had, right?
Mm, you
But
sure?
it's arguable. But I will say, y'all need to get your tickets early. This is a sold out event every year. It is that amazing. So go on to Smoke and Barrel's website there, get your tickets, and invite your family and friends. You can shop on Friday, go to Smoke and Barrel, and get some brunch on Sunday. Again, another great long weekend here in Lake Charles.
Yeah, it is a ticketed event, as she was saying, and it's important to try to get them because you really get the entire experience with it. However, if you're not able to get a ticket, still come down to the festival. A lot of it is still free of charge. The experience and everything there, you just don't get a chance to do the bourbon and whiskey tasting with the barbecue there. I think this is an event for all five senses. You can taste and smell the barbecue and the bourbon, scotch, and whiskey. You hear live music from regional acts. You see works of art from local artisans and craftsmen, and you feel the diverse culture and welcoming hospitality that we hear in Southwest Louisiana. I love the event as well, and it's such a unique experience here. It really fits in with our other festivals and experiences too. In addition to all of that we've talked about, there's also some national entertainment acts that come in via the L'Auberge and Golden Nugget casinos. Shows like Lainey Wilson, which I have been told are sold out. So if you're hoping to get a ticket into that concert, you'll probably have to go on the secondhand resale market. And that's if there are any tickets available, because those that bought them want to go to the show, obviously. Rick Springfield, remember him? "I'm Jesse's girl.
How can you not love that
Rick
song?
Springfield, he's coming to L'Auberge. Casey and the Sunshine Band, a ton of hits over their long tenured career. So many more acts. Make sure to head to their websites to check those out, both L'Auberge and the Golden Nugget, to really see their schedule of events. Ton of national artists coming there on the music scene for sure.
Don't forget, Marcus King is coming to Lake Charles as well this time frame in the fall, and he is a phenomenal concert. If you have not seen him live, I highly recommend, from personal experience, of course, going to one of those concerts and grabbing tickets there. If you want more information about what is coming online, different shows, entertainment, we did have a conversation just a few weeks ago with Josh Robinson at the Golden Nugget, so you can go and see those entertainment and little sneak preview. We'll be having more conversations with our other casino properties about what they're offering and some of the exciting things going on over there in the coming weeks. So stay tuned for that as well.
So, plenty to see and do here in Lake Charles over the next few months. Make sure to bookmark our events page and events calendar there on our website to really stay in the know for what they've got going on. So, there's always an event upcoming. Make sure to just kind of stay tuned there so you always know.
There's family friendly events going on. If you love trivia or bingo, live music, you want to go and support a local charity with a great event, you're in town with family and friends, you're college students, you're coming off one of those fun tailgates, we've got something going on for you. It's visitlakecharles.org/events. Again, visitlakecharles.org/events. You will get all of these details and so much more.
Yeah, I think we've only talked about what, 8 or 10 of the events, and I think there was over 120 listed on the website when I was kind of looking through. So this is only about 10% of what you can experience here over that time. So make sure to go over there.
So you're sharing with them how difficult our job is to
Yeah.
really narrow down how much fun
Yeah.
and curate such a great lineup for y'all.
So thank you for taking time out of your day to join us here on the podcast to hear about the upcoming experiences here in our wonderful city of Lake Charles in Southwest Louisiana. If you enjoyed the show, as always, please leave us a rating or review. We'd love to hear from you here on the show. It helps us grow, and we really just enjoy your feedback.
Absolutely. Share this episode with a friend, give it a listen, and make plans to come find your joy here in Lake Charles, Louisiana. I'm Anna Strider.
And I'm Brady Raynard. Thanks again for coming play at Louisiana's Playground. Say it to you.